Good morning, everyone. Hello, good day. So today I decided to talk about one of the topics that I was asking from my followers on Instagram that there's so many artists struggling now with all the changes happening in the industry and with all the AI and replacing artists. Um, And I think I understand the fear because I'm kind of there. Like I don't know what is going to happen in future. There are not many laws to protect artists, not yet. But then, yeah, and in some ways, if I want to just look at it as just a perspective to the entire industry and not just personal. I feel like mm, the industry is evolving in a way that is not predictable, and we're all scared and we don't know what's going on, and nobody has answers. So people are trying to come up with ideas, or just artists standing for themselves, trying to protect their art and their career. Um, but this also might be a start of a new era. I'm not sure. It's like kind of like I was thinking of the pandemic that happened, and how everybody reacted to it. There were so many different kind of people, right? So, and yeah, because it was a big change and it was changing everything. It was changing people's life, people's career, and the social aspects of people. And this feels the same. Like I have a lot of students who are not that I have. It's like I go to events and I get a lot of messages from students that talking to me about how they are graduated and there is literally no job opportunity for them. And even if there are, because of so many layoffs in industry, um, when you read the job offers for junior, it's like a joke. It's like almost like a senior what they want. And mm, I'm going to give you a little bit of brief about where I am because everybody's asking for advice from me, and I would like to share my status. So, and what, like, how do I feel personally about this? How it's personally affecting me? So right before all this start, like this AI stuff started to bloom and everything, I had a really good career. Yeah, before that, like I was working as a full-time artist in a game company, um yeah, and I had a lot of good freelance gigs, and I had so many good job offers that right now, if I think about it, it's like a dream because I couldn't accept all of them because when I was working in the Netherlands, I think I'm going all over the place. So let me give you a little bit of brief about it. I moved from Iran to Netherlands to be a game artist and work in a company. And for that, for me to be able to stay in the Netherlands, I needed my visa, right? So, so for that, I had to stay in the company I was working, and the company was amazing, and the people were great. Honestly, I had one of my best memories from them, and also some hard days. I'm not gonna just pretend. I mean, it's corporation work, so the spirit could one day it could be amazing. You're surrounded by talented people. Everybody wants to create amazing stuff. One day things are not working. People get fired. And not every day is a good day in a corporate job. So, but overall, it was an amazing experience, and I met a lot of great people that I'm so grateful for. Um, so yeah, and then back then I was getting a lot of good offers from other studios. For some reason, it was just it was a different, it's not even 5 years ago, but now I feel it felt so different in contrast to what's going on right now. And so I was so grateful. I was like, okay, every time um I'm more free to move around, I'm gonna consider other opportunities and I'm gonna maybe move to different countries, blah blah. Back then I didn't have honestly that much of a freedom. So um and then yeah, and then I got pregnant and so I thought, okay, this having a baby is not like an easy job and I didn't want to go back to like immediate work. I'm so grateful that I could have the opportunity to not do that. But um so I kind of stepped away from my full-time job to be a more present mom. And this was right when the AI stuff was happening. And I thought I was even playing around with it. I thought, wow, this is amazing. AI is so amazing. And it is. I still think what I know it has a lot of wrong moral with it, but the idea that what human is capable, it always amazes me. So yeah, and then I still thought that maybe I can apply for some jobs after a year and I see what happens. But honestly, whatever I like, I apply to companies like the companies that I think even in lower positions, they're required like I've been working way more than that. I have a lot more experience compared to what they're asking, and I don't even get a reply, or I get immediately rejected, like without even like a couple of hours. And I got a little bit concerned. I was like, gosh, I don't even have much of a time to upgrade my portfolio because, yeah, it is a bit old. And I have to be honest with myself, like now there are so many people, the competition is high, so many amazing people are out of jobs. So I understand why um some companies prefer like people for the same position that are a lot better than me. But for me, just not getting anything at all, it was like it wasn't like this before. So I could just compare myself, like me to myself, and I can tell you it wasn't like this before. So, um, yeah, and then I felt a bit like desperate, and I was like, gosh, am I ever gonna go back to work with cool people? I mean, some people are just staying in the jobs they have, and some people want to try new things. And for me, it was important that I only apply for companies that I really want to work for and not just any company. But at the end, I ended up just applying for any company and still I got nothing. So I just want to share this with you because I think so many people think it's just because they're a junior or they have no experience, this is happening to them. No, it's happening to a lot of people, to many of my friends who have a lot of experience and they are struggling right now to find it. The people that are veterans, like have years and years of experience, and there are not many, yeah, there are not many opportunities for them out there. And for some reason, there are even like strange stuff happening with the hiring and the job description and the expectation of the industry from artists. So, and I know many companies already, they're not saying anything, but they already started bringing AI to like a smaller company, bringing AI to their pipeline to where they are firing artists. So um, yeah, this is happening, and we gotta be conscious about it. I'm not empowered to do anything. I know so many artists are fighting it, but even when big software like Adobe is doing it, so what are you gonna do? So for me, although I was a bit afraid of what's happening, I thought for us artists, it is important to just go back, like what happened in COVID, just go back to the roots. Why why are we doing this? Why are we making art? And um why do we want to create stories? And I realized that we are um so many amazing voices, so many people are so limited or even downgraded by being in a corporation, like being in a, I'm not gonna say it like that, just being like hired in bigger studios who they don't really care for your personal voice. That's not a bad thing. Like everybody needs money to live, but now that this situation is challenging, right? It's time to just rethink and say, hey, why am I doing this? And why am I trying so hard to, just get in a company and find jobs? Why am I not thinking a little bit bigger? Now, everything is changing. Some people are lucky, they're working in companies that they love what they do. And I'm happy for them. But for some of us, it's not like the same. So, in that sense, I think it's important to just look for the roots of why are we doing? Why do we want to become artists? What is the story we want to tell? Because yeah, nobody's going to just support us randomly. I mean, everybody's like the stakeholders, they just think of the production and the money, and then the people in the company, they just want the best to have, like everybody just trying to protect their own, job. And here, I think for us is an opportunity. Although it's very hard, it's also hard for me to think about what can we do differently? Like if this is the one-time opportunity that we have, how can we train ourselves to be ready for the next phase? So for me, I decided to do a little bit more in a personal level, like project. I'm trying to train with different courses. My financials are not good, so I'm not just spending a lot of money. So that, because I know so many people say, yeah, but we don't have money, blah blah. Yeah, I don't have a lot of money either right now. I am working with amazing people and some freelance projects like Lorcana, like a storybook that I'm working on. But this is not like regular, you know, income. So for that, for me, it's also a challenge to think about, okay, what's next for me? What am I doing? So I started this channel to just maybe I can learn something from, just sharing more of my art. Maybe I can learn something from just voicing my own unique, artistic style. Or I'm just trying this stuff. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if in years, if I'm gonna look at this video, what am I gonna think? But this is the best I could do, um just to try to find ways to create, right? Create and share with everyone, with my community that are struggling right now. And I think this could also be a good way of for everyone. Just if you're a junior, just maybe just start creating your own project. And I know that there are projects in school that you've been working on, but maybe just upgrade your skills, just keep working on your skills, just get together and create a project and uh, like a team project. And it's like it's not going to be easy. I know this is just a luxury to say, hey, don't look for work and just work for yourself. That's not the reality of it. But if you have any opportunity to just have a couple of hours, like 1 hour or whatever every day, to think about your own voice, your own story, your own style, why you want to be an artist, and why wait, and just start whatever you wanted to be an artist for. If you want to make a game, want to make a movie, if you can't just make a story, just write the story, just make animatics. It's like if you want to make a game, just make a prototype. If you can't code, just make prototype with images. It's like just keep grinding and never stop. It shouldn't be like, oh, I finished one project and then now what? No, it's like grinding with not much of an expectation for the result, I would say. That's what I'm doing. I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm not sure what's next for me, but I'm trying to grind and I'm trying to see what can I find for myself that is enjoyable and I can make the best out of it for my time, right? And just create the stuff I like. Just pretend none of the scary stuff is happening. So yeah, I thought that's kind of working for me. I'm not distracting myself. I'm still thinking about what to do and what not to do and all that, uh but I think just worry is not gonna do anything. So I'm sure there will be creatives who will help people to like there will be people who have different morals. They want real artists to work on their project and they will be looking for you. And all there are investors that they don't care about how you make your project. Is it AI? Is it you? Is it they just want something successful and interesting and they're looking for amazing stories. So for me, I would say, yeah, that's kind of working. And that's why I picked this image from what is it? freerangestock.com. I'm gonna put the link there for this image that yeah, we all need our little space to create and our little personal space to think that, okay, what if I'm not gonna find anything for the rest of the year? Am I gonna just keep looking and just wasting my time, just constantly looking full time? Or I'm just gonna create some balance. Just I trust myself, I create content and yeah, and then I will like yeah, I do that and then next to it I will start like finding jobs. I would apply for jobs that I like. It is still valuable to get feedback to see where you are in the industry, what kind of interviews you get, what kind of process you go through, and also with applying, you get connected to a lot of people. I know so many people, like good friends right now, actually, from interviewing. Even if the interview went uh like not when even it was like unexpected. I even remember there was one time that a recruiter connected me with an art director for a wrong role, and we both thought of a different role when we were talking. So at the end, it was funny because they were like, "Oh, did you apply?" I was like, "What is the description you're sharing?" And he said, "What are you talking about?" So eventually, now we're good friends. So yeah, that job didn't happen, but um, I have a new connection that I really respect, and I can learn a lot from them. And I think that's also valuable to just keep uh, looking, stay connected to people, to the industry, and right next to it, just be the artist, just get closer to the artist that you always wanted to be. So for me, that kind of worked. And I hope this kind of helped you guys. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer you. I'm trying to just go with the flow and just yeah, because I'm also a kind of like a part-time mom. Not, I'm a full-time mom, but I get like a couple of hours, like 10 hours per week to work. And so it's kind of full-time, but it is also scary for me to not spend time with my kid and be behind a computer all the time, and just just being a mom is stressful enough. So And now I had to think about all the other stuff that's happening. So um, I think we survive. I think you can survive this, and it's not going to be what we think it's going to be, but I think we're going to survive this because it's just humans just evolve. They never like give up. There's so many other industries that are affected by this, like music, like so many things. And we still have amazing musicians. We still have amazing people creating content that we love, right? So let's not give up and yeah, let's create cool stuff together. So I will write here, don't give up. Thank you. Thank you for joining with me today. And yeah, I really hope we can we can get back together again in good days and just talk about how crazy this era was. But until that, well, let me know if you have questions and have a great day. Bye.